How's your day, creme brulee? This is your one-man UN squadron, and this is I Played a Thing, Tokyo Jungle. You know what? We're getting pretty close to having the full menagerie unlocked, and I think I would like to wrap that up today. We've got... what do we got? We've got 2 more predators to unlock and 1 more grazer, and that's not too bad. Getting in 3 in a session is a little more than we usually do, but you know what? I'm feeling pretty good today. I am feeling froggy. Got my grape Kool-Aid here, my purple drank if you will, and I will not be stopped. Yo ho ho, and I'm out of control. If we gotta make this bad boy feature length, we're gonna make it feature length. Cause I've really been enjoying this, and I really don't think I got all the animals in my previous playthrough of this game, so it's a good time, but I think I've kept you hanging on this too long, and it's gonna be good to finally move on to the last story mission and do the ending. Also, since some of you have expressed interest in the DLC, I went ahead and bought that. Thank you for the Patreon monies as always. And we will do that as Omake after I'm done with the main game. So, since we have got the most predators to deal with Since we have got the most predators to deal with today, that's how we're gonna lead off. So we've got the texture swaps of the male, and we've got the lioness. And as I mentioned last episode, I think I'm going to go with the lioness because we really do not have all that many opportunities to play the female of the species, so yeah, I think that should be a nice change of pace. And with that, let us begin Operation Wiomomoe. I have got my first gentleman suitor here in Dogenzaka, and I just remembered that lion cubs are a thing, so I'm wondering if that means when I generation change that the new generation will be cubs, and I will have to do the chick type thing to upgrade them to full-grown lions. And that appears to be the case. Oh, that was cute. I don't have the documentation in front of me, but if I was able to clean kill a beagle, then the lion cub should be size 2, not 3, I believe. And it's able to get several bites out of even something as small as a rabbit, so that's on the good side of the spectrum. On the bad side of the spectrum, they are still only size 2, which means they can be quick killed by a lot of things. And if my massive murder sprees of the little ones in past runs has given any indication, then they are certainly a hell of a lot easier to kill than a full-grown lion. Very small threshold for leveling up, though, which is nice. Pretty good stamina, too. I can do the hop quite a bit. Uh-oh. Kick his ass, kick his ass! Not fast enough. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we're gonna have to try and escape from death, and, well, at least a death of 1 I could not escape from. Please go away. Please go away and stop killing my siblings. Well, the whole not killing my siblings thing didn't work out. This is probably going to be a little more difficult than my average challenge. What did you see? I don't care what you saw, go after it. Alright, territory occupied. I do not need to find a mate, of course, because all I'm doing now is growing up. And hopefully I can make it to the nest and do that without... oh dear. Gonna make every bit of use I can out of that dash. Okay. That should be a clean run from here on out. Yep, there usually aren't predators up here. So we're gonna take a little siesta. Bingo bango, instant lioness. I am just a single lioness, which is not that great. My little sisters were kind of torn apart there. But what's my rank? My rank is veteran, so hopefully I will have an average mate waiting for me, and if not, even a crappy mate will do. I just want to get out of this lone lion life. Nice alliteration there. Where's the other one relative to the nest? Not that far away. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do better. Well, once again, a good man really is hard to find. I am of no mind to take a nap and hope for better, so we're just gonna get this generation change out of the way. I imagine that will only give me one cub, but one is better than none. We have to manage our expectations sometimes. Oh, and while I was at it in the off-camera parts, I definitively learned the answer to something I was not sure about, which is that birds, like crows, they do count toward animal kill challenges. Oh, and speaking of challenges, there's one now. But yeah, I killed a couple birds, then checked my challenge list, and it had gone down by the number of crows that I killed. Oh, dearie me. I had not realized that was going to activate our Animal Unlock challenge, but it has. And we are going to have to kill a dinosaur. The single dinosaur is not so much of an issue, but what I'm wondering is, when I get to Yamanote Line East, if there are going to be a shit ton of dinosaurs, much as there were with the lions when I had to claim their territory, which was not a whole lot of fun. Alright then, I'm gonna head on down through the shop district, make my way to the suburbs, then I'm gonna open up the shortcut, and then we'll see just how dinosaur-choked Yamanote East really is. Never really figured Crocs for the stealth type, but what do I know? I see a little trend of this area. Wonder if this is a particular thing that's touched off by there being, or by you being a lion, rather. I'm a boss. I was really hoping for a worthy mate. But I am nearly 10 years old, and I think I'm just gonna have to take what I can get. And then, if this works out as I hope it will, then we will be able to get out of childhood in Shibuya Woods. Do I not get to do a quick kill on them when they're hiding in the grass? Apparently not, but they can't do much to me either. Weird. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, is generation change here. Oh, there goes another croc. And once I have generation changed here, I will use Shibuya Woods to reach adulthood. Yeah, never mind the retriever there. And then I'll be all ready to head into Yamanote Line East. And it's really about time, because I'm kind of starting to worry about whether I'm going to have enough time to take on the Deinonychus. How am I fixed for that? Oh wow, I've only got 11 more years. This could end up being tight. The additional step of having to grow up the lion cubs has really been making things slow for me. Okay, at long last I am a grown-up Sarabi, but time is definitely getting tight. Let's see how much I have left. 7 years. Oh yeah, this is probably going to come down to the wire. I might have to take a bit more of a risk than I'd really like to against such a potent opponent. But, needs must. Oh, stay out of the way. Thank you. We don't want no scrubs. That includes you. Piss off! Oh, that poisoned me, but what can you do? I'm much less concerned with being poisoned than I am with drowning in dinosaurs or running out of time to kill the boss. Now, the boss in Yamanote East, I think, is typically in the western part? Not 100% sure of that, so we'll just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best. Oh, yep, we've definitely got more than one of them around. Oh, the boss is right there! Maybe he'll say distracted if I'm really lucky. Yeah, you kill that hippo. Oh, satisfaction. Might be hard to stay alive after this point, but I'll do my best, and we got what we came for. I really didn't think that one was going to work out for me. Leave me alone, I'm trying to bite a bear ass. Holy crap. Okay. This might be a little more than I can chew, what I just bit off. I have any curatives? As a matter of fact, I do. Doesn't get me a lot of health, but every little bit counts. Especially when I've got so many things wanting to... Oh, wow. I don't think he was even aiming for me. Let's try and take the bear out of the equation here. Come on, little reticle. Fix on the bear. Good job. Now I think I might actually have a decent shot at coming out of this okay. What, did I just see another bear show up? I totally did. Well, so much for that. Hopefully I'll be able to eat some of all this before it all goes rotten. Whew, that was exciting. And I will dine very well today. And it will most likely help quite a bit with that calorie challenge that just got dropped on me. I don't know that I've ever seen a crane before. Interesting. Wonder if they're like a rare spawn or something, because I truly don't remember ever coming across one in any of my previous play. Yeah, I don't think I need any of that. You know, one nice thing about being a lion is that I don't generally have to worry about other lions unless I hit them by accident. Given how lion-choked these later areas of the game tend to be, that's no bad thing. Oh shit. Wait, it's running away from me? That's extremely odd. In any case, the Age of Dinosaurs, as you just saw, is upon us. And also, the animals of Yoyogi Park have fallen, or the Yoyogi Park West have fallen asleep. The Deinonychus there was pretty much the first one I saw, although I think there were a few bears also sleeping further back now that I think about it. And that event is pretty much exactly what it sounds like, just, everything you encounter will be asleep, although, as you just saw, it can be awakened in the usual fashion. Oh shit. Whew. Wasn't paying enough attention, walked right into the damn thing. And looks like that is going to be my last stand. Oh, What I should do, which I keep forgetting is a thing that I can do, is baiting the counter kill. Although, the Dilophosaur being the only size 6 predator, I don't know that I can actually do that. Ah, almost got it. I noticed it got tired there. I guess if you make it attack for long enough, it eventually gets a little winded. Didn't realize that, but it's good to know. I really don't think I'm going to survive this particular situation, though. I thought for a moment there it was going to maybe let me clean kill it because it was flashing like the targeting reticle was going to show up, but no such luck. Still, 66 years for a run that I didn't think was going to work out for me at all. Well, I can deal with that. And so our down-to-the-wire new unlock is going to be, of course, the Deinonychus. And that is going to be pretty fun to play with, I imagine. But we just had a carnivore, so I'm going to do the giant Moa next. We do only have one more carnivore to unlock, and you can guess what that is. But I think it is time for me to inhabit a big bird, so let Operation Carol Spinney begin. Alright, after that kill challenge, I think that might be enough to trigger my next unlock challenge. Let's see if that is the case. Well, I am not seeing it pop up, so I am guessing that is not the case. Oh, I've still got that marking challenge. I thought I maybe might have had that one done already, but well, my memory is never the most reliable. We've still got a few more flags to do in this area, so that shouldn't be too huge of a problem. Sheep, I got no time for you. Whoop. Cat, not exactly a match for the Moa. And while I've got you here, the Moa looks very much like an oversized ostrich and pretty much plays like one too. It's got that weird floaty dodge, slash dash. It's got the same peck, big kick. And like the ostrich, it has a pretty solid quick kill slash clean kill. Moves a little faster than most of its attacks. And we should really be seeing that animal challenge right around now. There we go, and it's gonna be the mammoth. Let's see where it lives. Yoyogi Park East, so I've got a ways to go, and I cannot avail myself of the Shibuya Suburbs shortcut. Nice alliteration again. Now we got a bit of a hike ahead of us. What's my rank? Still rookie. Okay, don't want to do a generation change right now. I will get moving and hopefully arrive with not too many losses along the way. And the mammoth territory capture could be a little bit of a problem. I mean, you remember what happened with the elephant one. So, yeah, fingers crossed. The Moa can dish out a beating, but it can't really take one as well as you might hope. Not nearly as tanky as you might think to look at it. Oh, you'll do. I think I'm going to do a generation change here, which, given the toxicity and food situation, not a bad idea. There's lots of food, but it's all rotten. Yeah, if I can get to the nest and do a generation change, that's going to help me on a lot of levels, because not only am I poisoned and somewhat starving, I'm really old. No, I failed a challenge, but I don't really care because I am on the verge of Yoyogi Park East, where dwell the mammoths. And I'm not in the worst situation. The stamina jerky isn't particularly useful to me because we have that weird floaty bounce thing. Nail file, I don't really want to get into fighting any mammoths, but at least there's that if I have to. Decent-sized pet medicine, and best of all, a magazine, which, if you don't recall, is a full restore of everything. Health, hunger, toxicity. So we've kind of got a bad condition smart bomb if it comes down to that. And there's actually some food here, probably guarded by mammoths. Yes, in fact it is. But, yeah, there's been 0 food since, I shit you not, Shibuya Woods. Yamanote Line, East, West, Yoyogi Park West, not a single thing to eat in any of them. Alright, so we gotta claim this territory, and we got some mammoths right there at the flag. That's not quite desirable, but we'll try and sneak in and do this real quick like. Don't turn around. Don't turn around, the commissar's in town. Whew, that went surprisingly well. I could really stand to stop for a bite, but I'm not sure if that'll actually work out to my advantage. Oh shit. Drink fast. Yeah, you go ahead and attack the sibs while I mark. Ah, shit. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, this is not getting any better, so... Sorry, brother, you're gonna have to make the What?! Okay, that's 2 sibs down in virtually no time. This is not at all desirable. I don't think this is going to work out. Well, let's see if we can get a hold of another flag before... God damn it! Oh, you know what? I got so discombobulated there, I forgot I had the curatives. Okay, well that's one of the flags down at least. Ew, that one north of here, though. Wonder if there will still be mammoths all over it. Doesn't look like they're too dense. There's one just a little north of it. That's not completely desirable. But I got it, hallelujah. Okay, no one is wise to me right this second. Man, that got exciting, and not always the thing, the way I want things to be exciting. It's taken me quite a while to get this far, and I really don't want to screw it up now. Quick bite. Get the toxicity down, and get the health back. Whoa! You saw nothing, I'm not here eating your flower. The smog. The smog's gonna be a Wow! I wonder if their visibility goes downhill too when it's all foggy around. That guy should have had me dead to rights. Where the hell is that other flag? Okay, it's way over on the extreme east border. I can just make it there without attracting too much attention. Pow! Yep, mammoths are size 6, but so am I. Come on, Mark, come on, Mark. No! Come on, Mark. Good job. Okay, I don't think the Moa's gonna have too much more in the way of legs, no pun intended, but we got our mammoth unlocked. That's the important thing. Not bad. Not bad at all. As I mentioned, the Moa cannot really take hits all that well. I didn't take a look at its life stat, but it can't be all that high. However, it can certainly deal out the punishment. And there's an illustration of what I mean by the imbalance between what I can do damage-wise and what I can take damage-wise. That croc was tearing my shit up, but I came out ahead in the damage race. A high-tech collar. Pray, what does that do? Now with neck-enabled functionality. Wearing the full high-tech series cuts the effects of sickness by half. Huh. Not bad. I like that neck-enabled functionality. In other words, it's a collar you can wear on your neck. I've got the high-tech suit as well. I'm about to die, but let's see what that does. Oh, I'm sure it'll just be the, wear the complete set for less, effective disease, but let's see what description it has at least. Blew the lid off the animal suit tech industry. Well, that's something to be proud of. I think it's time for an emergency nap. Nothing like a quick snooze to shake off the effects of fatal radiation. You know, it just occurred to me that I, may have just murdered a lioness for protecting the corpse of her husband. I feel a little bad now. Ooh, I can interrupt the charge strike. I did not know that, but that is a good thing to know. Took long enough to stun. Shit. Alright, go for the kill. Go. No, that's not. Oh! Said go for the kill, not succeed in it. Well, revenge is not entirely satisfying there, because I needlessly sacrificed a sibling by screwing up a counter kill. And from this you may take away that we are in the late 60s year-wise, and the terrible lizards have made themselves known. Speaking of which... Oh, how the hell did you see me? That's what you get. Oh, Mr. Smiley-Don has arrived too. Ah! Whoa. That Sabretooth fucked me up and he wasn't even trying. I was collateral damage. Well, I gotta be careful now, I have no siblings left. Toxicities. Oh! That keeps happening! And as day breaks, I lie conquered. Aren't you even gonna eat me? You're gonna go after the dog? There's way less meat on that dog. I feel invalidated. Well, getting up around the 80-year mark, I don't feel too bad about that, given that I was a size 6 critter that, can't use shortcuts, can't go into train cars, can't fit up fire escapes, really can't fit into much of anything. And there is our mammoth. The last of the non-DLC grazers. And you know, it's a slightly altered elephant for all intents and purposes, slightly better base stats, in everything except hunger, it looks like. Yep, better at pretty much everything, with the exception of hunger. A little less speed, it looks like, hard to quite tell. At any rate, my point in mentioning all this is that I don't think we really need to do the mammoth. That's just for completing the menagerie. I hope you will forgive me. I think it's time to head back into Predator Country. This is going to end up being a long video, but by gum, we're doing this thing. Operation Clever Girl, commence. Well, I am on my way to the nest with a prime mate, and here are my thoughts on the Deinonychus so far. It is fast as hell. Really loving this speed. Decent attack pattern, chomp chomp, tail chop. A little slow on that last hit, but it'll do. And, yeah, very fast, hits very hard. I like those. Health is not particularly impressive. It can't have it all. The biggest problem is its hunger, which started out at 10. Through challenges, I was able to get it up to 14, 2 of which I just passed on to my new pack. How many brothers did I get, anyway? Okay, can't eat that chicken for whatever reason. Looks like I've got 3. Nice. Excuse me. Yep, still got some challenges to do and one more generation change before I actually get my unlock. But, so far so good. Oh yeah, and I can hop all day, too. I am on the edge of Shibuya Woods, and there is a dinosaur awakening event going on. As we've seen in the past, that does not mean a dinosaur, it means lots of them. Hopefully, the Deinonychus will not be hostile to me, because I am a brethren, but, the Dilophosaurs could be an issue. Also, the food here might be a little bit of a problem, because I can't eat the other Deinonychus. Dilophosaurs, if I can get them down, on the other hand, should be quite tasty. Let's see how this goes. Oh, and there's a Dilo right off the bat. Thank you. Turn around. Not a bad source of calories in the least. That's another Dilo. And it spotted me. Awesome. Oh, they're not hard to stun. A future of glory has opened itself up to me. What are you? You're another Dilo. How about you turn around? Oh, nope, saw my sibs. Oh my goodness. That attack power is really showing its worth. The Achilles heel of the Deinonychus is definitely its poor hunger. You have to eat really, really frequently, but when you can take down pretty much anything, that's not the worst fate. Holy crap! Yeah, that bad health is starting to show where it's a little bit of a drawback with these guys. If you take them down quick, you're gold. But if you don't, you gonna die. And I can't see, game. Thank you. I think I just lost all my siblings. Okay, the Achilles heel, or the Achilles heels rather, are indeed the terrible hunger, but also the fragility. Should have remembered that terrible life stat. Okay. Lesson learned. Hopefully I will not have an event like this my next try when I have to go after some really high-end prey in order to keep from starving to death. Clever Girl 2.0. Yeah. Even a little silky terrier can smack me around a decent amount. Health is really, really bad. Well, at least it's good to know just how bad, and I can try and tacticize myself accordingly. I don't think tacticize is a word, but it is now. Some generous McNuggets. I also have to say I kind of like the way I launch smaller animals into orbit if I hit them with the tail chop. I'm about to head into Shibuya Woods, which is going to complete a challenge, and I think that will kick off our final animal unlock. And we know which one that's going to be, because it's the only one left. Come on, let's kick it off. There we go. It's the Dilo, of course, and we have to claim its territory. I'm not sure whether that's going to be better or worse than having to take down a boss. It's going to be in Yamanote Line East. Okay. Well. Oh, you know what? That fool food bar, I am going to hope and pray that that is not all Dilophosaurs, because Shibuya Woods, that whole incident, yeah, we could do without a repeat of that. Fingers crossed. Making my way into Yamanote East now. The minimap is not working, and I am not a fan of that situation. I just really have to hope that there are things here that are not Dilophosaurs. Things that maybe I can actually eat. That would be super. Well, I mean, I can eat Dilophosaurs, they just tend to be fairly resistant to the whole being eaten thing. Weather's cleared up a bit, I think my minimap is working now. Oh, and there's our first friend, and it is in fact a Dilophosaur. Awesome. But they are distracted by a buffalo, which means I can... Uh-oh. Okay, still distracted, fine by me. You just do your thing. I did lose a packmate, so I am down to one. Well, hopefully we can get these guys distracted by easier prey. Although that doesn't seem to be happening right this second. And I am hungry and losing health, so we'll want to get that taken care of with all possible speed as well. A little food. And do I want medicine? Yeah, I want medicine. We're not going to take any chances here. Hurry, 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 hurry. Ha! He who hesitates is lost. Or he who hesitates loses his territory, as is perhaps more appropriate. Point being, I got away with it. Will you please go after some other prey? There are buffalo and wolves and all kind of shit all over the place. You don't have to have me in particular. Holy shit! And he is now interested in my brother, and that is good. However, I have no other brothers with which to do a similar thing should the need arise. So I gotta kind of hope I don't attract too much notice right now. It looks like I might pull it off. Oh dear. Oh, that is a heartbreaker. The circumstances were so good, but got caught at the last second. Well, this episode really is gonna run kinda long, I think. Yes, we know how this works. At least I will be able to keep my inherited stats, so I do get a little better each time. Don't know if I'll have such a great opportunity this time with so many distracted Dilophosaurs, because god, they are thick on the ground. Ah well. I'll give it my best shot once again. Into the woods, Clever Girl 3.0. Who's not actually a girl. But who's counting? Now, I believe if I can clean kill this Lycaean here, then that should kick off the Dilophosaur challenge once again. Let us see if that occurs. Indeed. And where is it now? Oh, just next door in Yamanote Line West. I do still have 2 packmates, so I'm going in a little better than I did last time. I think I have decent consumables, too. Now, some food and 2 meds. Could be worse. Well, hope everyone's feeling fine because it's party time. That's not a Dilophosaur, but it's food. Oh my god! I have got to learn to be a little more circumspect about this sort of thing. It killed both of my pack mates. God in Himmel. And you know what? I am not in any great hurry here. I think what I may do is head back over to Yamanote East, where I've already claimed the territory. Nope, you're too good for me. The other one I think is over by the nest. Yes, indeed. I'm going to eat a Tosa Inu. And I will hit you back when I'm ready to make a less stupid attempt on the Dilophosaur challenge. Alright, it's dark and it's raining, which is not what I like to see, but we are heading back into Yamanote West and giving this thing another shot. And there's my dead brethren. Really wish I had my mini-map right about now. Yep, can't see shit, Captain. Is this really the right area? Yeah, it is. I haven't seen, like, any of them yet. But there's a wolf I can hunt, which is of some value. Oh, I'm caught. Hop, hop, hop. Hop with all speed. Okay, I'm clear for the moment. Not clear anymore. Run, 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 little dino. Okay, you are getting clean killed, I'm sorry. Because I need to eat something real quick. A wolf, I do not give a shit about you. What the fuck? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Oh. Okay, I don't know if I can mark that safely. And something has spotted me and I don't know what. A wolf? I don't have to worry about you. Now I want to try and mark this again without being seen. That would be super. Pick up another consumable, because you can never really have too many. Okay, mark, 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 mark. Before he's done eating, mark. Fortunately, buffalo are a pretty big mouthful. Proceed cautiously. Wolves and buffalo, you have your little tiff. It's none of my business. We are in the open. Okay, that nearly went completely wrong again, but in the end, we got it covered. We should now have every beastie in the menagerie, and not a moment too soon because I've been caught again. Yeah, I'm too big to hide in the grass, just hopping like crazy and hoping that I eventually outdistance their sphere of awareness. That seems to be the best way to deal with this particular kind of predicament. At least with this particular kind of predator. What is my rank? I'm still rookie. Okay, we'll not be changing generations right this moment. Well, yeah, that was exciting. And, we're pretty much done here when it comes to stuff we actually have to do for critter unlocking purposes. So I'll just see how far I can go now. Eat, eat, eat. Whew. Killed by a pack of jackals. Well, hubris makes fools of us all. Well, that was a hard-won prize, but one it was. Not cheap either. But I really have no further need for survival points because, well, I've purchased everything. Let's see how that stacks up against the Deinonychus. Not a huge difference, but as I mentioned, it is the only size 6 predator. Well, the only one that isn't DLC anyway. I'm not sure if the Smilodon is also a size 6. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, we have completed the menagerie, folks, with the exception of these that you unlock by beating the game, which we will do soon, next episode, but for now, our work here is effectively done. But if you think I'm gonna stop here without trying out the baddest mother on the planet, you are sorely mistaken. So let us begin Operation One Large Dentist Nedry with extra sauce. Okay folks, I haven't really done anything important yet, but I want you to take a look at that base hunger. 5! 5 is your starting max hunger with the Dilo. I guess it stands to reason that a predator this large and moving so fast is going to need a lot of meat. But wow. That is a hell of a trade-off. The game does not let you wield this kind of power at this kind of velocity without claiming some serious drawbacks in return. How long I'll be able to keep going like this when I have to eat so damn near constantly? I really don't know. I'm about to head into Yamanote East. A nice level up there. As I was saying, I'm heading into Yamanote East, where a chick hero has come. Not very much food available, which is surprising for an event. Well, let's see if I can find the Righteous McNugget and find out what it's hiding in its belly. Oh, look at that hunger meter just plummet. There's something over here. Is it the hero? Nope, just a regular chick. Well, that is in character with the event. Lots of McNuggets. I really hope that the hero isn't on the other side of that train, or I'm going to feel very foolish. And we gotta find our chick hero with all possible velocitations. Hopefully that blip over there will be him. Nope, it's McNugget. But not a boss-labeled McNugget. And how did I get fleas? Come on. I need a hero. I need a hero till the end of the night. It's gotta be yellow and gotta be feathered. And gotta go down in one bite. Well, not a whole lot of calories in these, but at least I'm not going hungry. Which is a much greater concern for... Oh, hello there! You're huge! That means you have huge guts, and I am going to taste them. And a chick power suit. Okay. I'm assuming that goes on the body, and also that I'm not going to be able to wear it. The chick power suit. Military-grade augmentation suit for chicks. Packs enough punch to rival the king of beasts. Holy shit, it is a mech suit for a McNugget. And I really have to wonder just how powerful that makes them. We're kind of burning enough time here, and I don't think I'll do that this episode. Certainly not next episode, maybe the Omake, but that is just marvelous, and I really want to see how much of a punch it packs. May do it in the bonus material, we'll see. Say, you remember that business about the kingly mane breaking the pack size limit? I think I'm gonna try that. I've got a prime mate, and having a battalion of Dilophosaurs seems like it could be a good time. Actually, how am I looking? Yo, dog, I heard you like crests. So I put a crest on your crest so you can... I don't know. You're kind of going the wrong way for a moment there. Holy crap, I've got 4 brothers. Well, I might be able to keep this going for a while. Also, I think the extra crest kind of makes him look like a Roman centurion, so that's kind of cool. Hey, put that sheep down. You don't need to eat, I do. Still carrying it. Finally got tired of carting it around, did you? I see the Dilos are still pretty fragile. They can take a little more of a beating than the Deinonychus, though, it seems. Good gravy. That panther took off half my health like it was nothing. What the hell, Tokyo Jungle? They're never this brittle when I'm playing against them. Oh my god, I only just realized, look at all those corpses around me. I think those wolves and those tigers, like, slaughtered my big family, which makes me glad I had such a big family. Well, I'll have to avenge them, of course. It's not even in question. And feast upon the spoils. Hopefully before the spoils spoil. Well, so much for that idea. Oh! Okay, it works even if you're not going boss on this thing. I just had a standard mate. And I have 3 siblings, whereas otherwise I would normally have 2. So it seems like the kingly mane always adds 1 to your offspring. I am proceeding into Dogenzaka, where my intel tells me an ancient showdown has begun. Don't know what that event is, but we'll be finding out pretty soon. Oh. It's, our guys and some Deinonychus. Are the, Dilophosaurs hostile to me? I don't think they are. Unless they're just really, really distracted. But I do not want to risk... Oh my... Holy crap cakes! Oh, I really am tempted to find out what's inside that boss, but actually being able to claim it without dying, I don't like my chances there. But at least it's good to know the family doesn't have it in for me. This guy, on the other hand, probably will. Yep, the Deinonychus are hostile. Unless, of course, you are a Deinonychus. And it just gave me a territory claim as a non-animal unlock challenge. Shibuya Woods. Okay, I'll give it a try. I think it's about time I dressed up a little more than the top of my head. I can't even see where the... Oh, that's right, I have to actually put them on. Let's see. Scarf's kinda cute. High-tech collar. Yeah, looks like a high-tech collar. Posh choker. I could be, all diamond encrusted. Well, no, that's more like a string of pearls. Diamond collar is like that. Headphones. Girls' school... Oh. That's pretty good. That's not bad either. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the Serafuku. It's just perfect on my Roman Centurion dinosaur. What about this shirt? That actually goes pretty well, but I'll keep looking. Ooh, body armor. Also body armor. That's faintly alarming. I kinda like that. Camisole's not too bad. Cozy sweater. The trash bag, I don't want to wear that out too quickly. We could go full Sailor Moon, but we've done that before with, I believe it was the Tosa. We could have a cat hugging our butt. Could have a Patapon riding us. The Demon Lord, which I think I've done before. The mannequin. I think I'll have an ass cat. It's like an ass cod, only more feline. Also, worn on the ass. Got hairy for a little while there. Oh, they're hitters. They're hitters, they are. Oh, and I'm really hurt. Yep. Yeah, I know this is really not prudent at all, but these lions don't get to hang out in my forest. Which it totally is. Until I go jumping into a charged shot, which, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Well, almost 50 years as a critter that is desperately hungry from the very moment it enters the world. Yeah, I feel okay about that, and if I hadn't been so bound and determined on claiming the lion territory, I'm sure I could have lived a good bit longer as well. But sometimes I get ideas in my head, and they're rarely good ones. Well, my friends, there is nothing to purchase this time, because we have the entire menagerie, except for the things that can only be unlocked in the endgame. And we'll see those next episode, because next episode on I Played a Thing, Tokyo Jungle, we finish the game. Yep. It's been a while. I hope I didn't spend too much time on the animal unlocks for you folks. Hope you didn't get too violently sick of that. But yes, next time we do this thing, we wrap it up. There will be omake after that, but for the main part of the game, it's time to put a bow on it, sign it, seal it, and deliver it. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope I'll be seeing you then. Till then, this is Un, and as always, I thank you for watching. Today's XXL party-size bag of prehistoric beasties has been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Charlie Dunst, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo De Puzzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Alicia Goranson, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, August Fortnight, Patrick Bellinger, Rob Lyons, Andy Kurland, Jerogue, Martin Schallenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, and a longtime patron stepping up to the majors this month, Hildegard Argelbach. Thank you very much for supporting me this long, and thank you very much for the bump. I'd also like to say thank you to all of my patrons, including but by no means limited to the aforementioned. You've bought me the Tokyo Jungle DLC, you bought me the Pepto Pink controller I've been playing with, and beyond that, you've helped me tank a few nasty expenses I've been hit with over the last few months. I bring this up not to guilt trip or sob story anyone into digging deeper, no way. Everyone's got bills to pay and you've already been generous beyond my wildest expectations. No, I bring this up only to let you know that you really are making a difference, making a difficult time significantly more survivable, so again, thank you very, very much. Those of you not on the big list there, you're friends of the show too. And I'm really glad you're here. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really on YouTube, because YouTube comments sections are never this good. And to all the quiet subscribers and drive-by viewers, thank you for joining us as well. It's a hell of a thing to know a few thousand people have seen what I do and actually thought, yes, I'd like to see more of that. But I'm getting all maudlin. I swear I'm not drunk. The point is, you're really doing me a solid, whether it's financial support, moral support, or just being out there doing you. So once more, thank you. and I'll see you next time for the exciting conclusion of Tokyo Jungle. Take care.